It's in the game.
Here. Playing this game.
How do I get my speaker up loud?
Here. Swipe up. Voice settings. Sensitivity. Hello. Can you hear it? Oh yeah. That's because it's still on Bluetooth. It was still on Bluetooth. Now it should be good.
That was the perfect call out there. Once he got the blocks, he made a move, and he was headed to the end zone.
Oh, wow. Spoken measure. That's the first we've done ever.
Why am I Bluetooth?
What can I say? What can I say? I think he killed himself. Play again. It says leave without party. I'll respect it. No, it's Mike's got it.
Play again or play with party? Play again?
Play again with party. No, I can hear you, Mike. Yeah, what'd you do?
I think I messed it up again. Yeah, I
You
said.
must not you must have been out. Yeah, but I can hear him properly now.
I'm back now. I had my Bluetooth on.
Yeah, I can hear him now. It was so loud. It was like, like that. It was very. I tend to know that. Nice to meet you, Mike.
Nice to meet you. Alright, we're ready to go.
Right, as soon as it finds a server. I think I got the most kills there, everyone. Thank you very much. You had one was same with Mike. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. 100% did. 100% did. I got 3. So, if it's F1, it's lying. I think the game was at almost. Actually, the other day,
I'm trying.
literally, Steve was at the floor. I killed 4 people.
I'm good.
4 people on a team.
I'm good. I should know how to use them.
I was killed with him because he was on the floor. There was other 2 of us in there.
Okay. Alright, let me play some COD for my dad real quick. Because he can't do it himself.
You've not seen it, like, you've just not seen it yet. It's there. It's hidden gem. Get me the right guns. I'll kill him. What are you talking about, dog?
Alright.
Dog's having a little whinge up here. I don't think so, you dickhead. You're dreaming. Either that or you've drank too much. No, we've played the other night.
and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Oh, no.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
All right, here we go, guys.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one. Down he goes. Lawrence Guy. In there to get him. It's a loss of 5. To try again after the sack. Allen had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Finding Knox there, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Allen. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Works, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. He's at the 40.
Because that's the point of this game
10,
mode.
5.
Oh, DMZ. Oh. I thought you were talking about Warzone.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
And then he argued with him after he killed him. Then he argues with him after he kills him.
Fuck you, you started firing first. Please, I will let you join us. Nah, we'll lie with you dickheads.
You want some water?
You're not even speaking.
I'm good.
You need to drink more water.
Hey folks, it's the Coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
First trip to the red zone for the Bills. 1st and 10 right at the 20. To the air, Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Throwing is Allen on third. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up fourth. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can...
I like put it all down to wheels, not carry on. Put it down to you having a ping of 600. Oh yeah, that's probably not good either. The other day there was 3 of us in the DMZ, and there was a team of 6 inside the castle, and the other 2 players I was playing with were from the UK, and it was so abusive to the people inside. It was insane. I just couldn't help but laugh. And this guy said, "We've got 6, you've got 3." He said, "What can I say?" And I'm all sorry, hey. And then as it dwindled down to one person left, he was the last one. He went, "Right, are you coming out or not?" He said, "Because I'm getting bored now. You fucking kill all your mates. Come outside." I went, "No, can I join you?" "Fuck you. We're coming in and we're all going to shoot you." Back at firing squad. It was great.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, the run with Lynch. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And quickly, they get to the line. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to fire this to the end zone for Baldwin. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession.
Just burn off from the lines.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. It's reeled in by Baldwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They go play action with Wilson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take possession of...
That's got to be a kill.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Lynch. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Lynch. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run it. Here's Lynch, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. He'll keep pounding here with Lynch, and he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the middle with Lynch, and he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Play action. Now Wilson. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the...
Fine, I won't pass then. Fine.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Lynch up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll run again with Lynch. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
You know, fine.
Back to the ground.
I
Lynch.
have enough. Oh, shoot.
And he's got room.
Ah.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He hits Baldwin right side. Touchdown!
Yes, sir.
Doug Baldwin, 33 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
How am I using this?
Jackson now. Pressure comes and down he goes. John Randall dropping the hammer.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. On 2nd down, Davis. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Cover 2.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, Jackson. That would complete to Crochet. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I'm slow with the sticks.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Wilson now to throw on third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Ravens have got it.
That's not.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They go again with Davis. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal as they look to grab a late lead. Inside give to Davis, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Being chased at, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This for the lead in the final stages. Tucker's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the right.
It's going to take me an hour and a half.
Shot right there, Lee. That was a Billy shot.
There he is. Hey.
Alright, let's play Resurging Quads now.
I could get him to 95 now. Yay.
Tell Nevin to play and then I could get Alex to play.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get him.
No! PlayStation.
See?
Yeah. I have it on my phone. Wait, man, wanna be? Nah, I'm not
Why
going.
is it on your phone?
I ain't going even.
Whatever. Yeah, no. Whenever I put it on the game, it echoes a little bit. Then they yell at me.
Why is it on your phone? I thought it was an app on the PlayStation.
Yeah, I put it on there, and then I had to put it back on the phone again because I can hear you better on the phone.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I'm stupid. 93 overall, John Madden. It's basically a free one. He might be in 99, but I'm finished. No homo.
Oh
No.
God, I just landed right in front of a soldier.
Don't worry, Uncle Buck. You're the cannon fodder.
I need 4 more. So I need 250 more touchdowns with him in the lineup. Wow. Okay. Oopsies. Where'd my phone go? Yeah. Doesn't matter right now.
You guys jumping right out, huh? I guess.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top. With all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Yes, sir.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
There's
Quick
no
throw
way.
knocked away. It's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. To throw is Wilson. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big...
Hold up.
But right right there. It paid off. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's good to make it 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
But normally you see three tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Wilson. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does its job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Here's pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot in the end zone, because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
There's no way.
11 yards there, first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward.
99
this defense,
power.
if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
That was questionable. like so questionable that I'm not even questioning it. I just have no words. You know, I have no words.
When you see the kill cam and someone's got Twitch spoiling the gun like Harry Potter, where's this one crazy die?
Check out them Suicide Kings. Call Suicide Squad.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They start the drive with Lynch. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store, as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Wilson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And a grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. An inside run with Lynch. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now it's Wilson. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Wilson goes right back to him. It's Griffin again. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Griffin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities. But when this ball was tipped and intercepted, picked off by Mike Hilton. There he goes, right side, 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there, because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Does he actually have a lot of Hall of Famers?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now Wilson. He's going to fire this to the end zone for Baldwin. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson now down around his goal line. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. On a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Jackson. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, a 20-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw, and that's caught at the 2. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one and front of you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Man, this is so good.
Now Lynch, he's got it on the draw. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They run again on 1st down, Lynch. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
This definitely is not a thing team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's
Wilson. This is
Wilson.
not his thing team.
Buying time to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Wilson. Steps away to his left. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Why is he doing that?
This is Lynch on the draw. And he is going to lose yardage here. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
There's somebody sitting in the fucking shower.
You guys picked up the win.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Do this.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
Is that wrong?
Now Jackson. Forced out to his left. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Got an open man finding Jefferson. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Being chased out left. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll go down at the 28. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
I'm looking old.
Here's Jackson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, he's got Biletnikoff. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Carlson is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Wilson to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to take...
Come on your right. Come on your right. Behind you, Malcolm Buck. Right where I died. Coming right through the gate. He went right by. Now he's coming through the gate, across the bridge.
One to my left. Oh, good, mate.
Oh, for the love of Christ. Damn, I ain't no rookie. Get down like that. This shit matter, Chris. Is that DK Metcalf? Oh, the mother girl.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, hold on. He's in the air. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Did you just dribble this man?
Fucking 20 of them. Yo, speak of the devil. Larry, don't tell me where, but I'll get the money back. Somebody just sniped me. Headshot.
One on my left, coming by the bridge.
That'd be so nice.
And I mentally prepared myself for this.
Sniper.
It's gonna be a hard experience for me. Nigga, you walk 2 steps.
Don't pick me up, baby. I'm gonna kill myself, actually.
Oh shit. I'm down. Yeah.
Is it incendiary rounds? Other lines, ones that are fucking insane.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Pick it up.
Get him.
Dak going to start out going to the air. He's got his tailback. That's Marcus Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Prescott on 1st down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Oh, that's Micah Parsons.
Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement, because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
I didn't do that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Allen has it, left side. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down, the run with Lynch. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd down at 5. They go play action with Wilson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Like, how would he throw like that? He has fearless on everything.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Big knows what to do.
Throwing, Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 2nd and a long way to go. Prescott, throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red end zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well,
Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a
touchdown, Bills! Lawrence Cager, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2. And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Move it, shake, turn around. Save my guy.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll throw again. Prescott.
Complete. Jefferson the target. They'll get it inside the 20.
And they'll have it in the...
I'm not trying to deal with him.
say I can't shoot that damn sniper gun.
I can. I don't know.
Ah!
I can. I have. Again, he's all telling me I won't kill three
Got me
people.
sneaking in there. He was sitting on the left. Dang it. He was on the left.
This game's a fucking joke.
Ooh.
Stay back.
Look at you guys. Look at you guys living. Look at you guys living. Oh, come on. Help.
Then he was about one step behind them. Facing me, opposite direction, and he spotted me in 2 seconds. I'm getting shot everywhere.
You seen it lag, right? Did you see it lag when I was shooting? You seen it lag, right? Seen it lag.
I have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I just bitch slapped somebody. I know good, no, it's no good. I just slapped the shit out of him. You shoot at it. I'll just slap you. We should move away from that. Fucking hell, what an idiot I am. Was he? Well, Uncle Buck's like miles away, was he?
Let's see if there's any.
Oh, he's there with Daddy. Uncle Buck's like doing his own
Yeah, man. Why did I press circle again?